Hi, welcome to Artistry Collaborative. My name is JoAnn and I am so glad you joined me today. If you're new to my channel, well, welcome. I hope you stick around, and if you like what you see, become a subscriber because I would love for you to join my YouTube family. At Artistry Collaborative, we like to challenge ourselves in all types of art and craft projects. We do a lot of Dollar Tree. We repurpose items, and we play with everything, with paint, with clay, with flowers, you name it, we do it. And I love to take suggestions, so you're always welcome to submit an idea, or if you have a challenge, I'm up for it. Anyways, today my sister reached out to me and wanted me to refill something I had filled for her many years ago, and she wanted something new. And so I thought, you know what, I haven't done any floral arrangements. So this is just floral arranging 101 using Dollar Tree items and some JoAnn flowers. I think that's the only other thing that's here. And then she gave me the container. So this is what I created for her. She wanted something very springy and summery. So yeah, very easy, very simple. So if you're afraid to do flower arranging, well, this will give you a few tips on how to create a floral arrangement. And like I say during the doing of this, if you want to see a floral arrangement that's just one-sided, I can show you how to do that. So any specific arrangement that you're having trouble with, let me know and I will show you how to do it. Hang in there after this because this is such a short video that I have what I call quick and easies, and so it's just a short little video, so you get like two for the price of one. Very simple, but I thought I'd give you a little extra bonus because I like to give you at least 30 to 40 minutes of crafting time. Artistry Collaborative is about inspiring creativity in everyone because you are creative. I don't care what anyone has told you or what you have told yourself, because we are creative, we are meant to be creative, and it's such a great outlet, especially during these stressful times. And I'm not saying I want you to become a great artist, I just want you to express yourself in whatever form or medium comes. And doing these little craft projects will help you to find what you really like and what you are passionate about. So here at Artistry Collaborative, we're the home of TryLab because, well, all we want you to do is try. So let's try and create this together. Okay, so this is from my sister. She wanted me to, I had filled this for her many years ago, and she wanted a change. So figured I haven't done any floral arranging for you guys, so I would show you the basics of filling any container. Normally I would use dry foam that you can get at the Dollar Tree, but a cheaper version that I've seen people use is the pool noodles. And all you do is cut it to the size of your container, put some hot glue on there, and stick it down. I think I'm going to put a little on the sides just to give it a little more stability while I work. And that's that. Now later you can fill this with some of that Spanish moss or reindeer moss if you like. But it should be full enough that you don't even need it. So the first thing you do is you start off with your greenery. It's what they call greening the floral arrangement. And I had told you guys to pick up several of these picks. They are just awesome. They're called greenery bouquets, and I just knew that for $1 it's incredible, because like at JoAnn something like this would be at least $4 to $6. So yeah, if you see them, get them. And I also have some lamb's ear. This comes from Walmart. This is the only thing that's coming from Walmart, and you get 2 stems for 97 cents, which is not bad, and they're really, you know, really nice. And they go very well with the picks, because the picks have some dusty looking stuff on them. So okay, So the first thing you want to do is set up your greens. And this is what really fills the arrangement, you know. You don't need as many flowers as you think. Now, I've never used a pool noodle before, but it seems to work for me. So I'm going to I just cut it with the razor, and I just put some hot glue, and I'm going to put some on that side, and then I'm going to take the other piece. I had two pieces. Alright, always my life. But all I did was cut it, and we're going to put it on this side. Put some glue. Like that. Then you take your other pieces, and I cut them in varying lengths. But I tend to like my flowers compact, so I cut them relatively short. But if you like yours very big and flamboyant, then, you know, just keep the stems longer. I love these so much. They are so, so cute. Alright, and I'm just going to go along and fill in with the greenery. Okay, so this is from the Dollar Tree, and this is to add height. So you want to get some taller flowers. You could use lilies. I'm not sure what they called this. It reminds me of amaranthus, but might not be what they're calling it. Okay. And again, you know, I would start with the tallest one. I cut them pretty much all the same. Yeah, they're all the same. Alright, and just start in the middle. And again, I always like the 1-3-5 method. You always want to work with an odd number. It just is more appealing to the eye. So you got that one in here. This one may be heading this way. This one heading this way. And I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of Dollar Tree flowers are 5-stem pieces. So that works out. Alright, so now we're going to work with the big heads. And you know, my sister wanted a lot of pretty spring colors, something bright, something fun. So I'm going to cut these in varying degrees. They're calling these dahlias. I guess they do look like a dahlia. I love dahlias. One of my favorites. I love so many flowers. I love peonies. I love dahlias. I love zinnias. I have to say peonies is my favorite. Absolutely my favorite. But I love flowers. Can't help it. Can't help it. They're so pretty. Alright. And one of my many jobs was working in a flower shop. So, you know, I got that under my belt too. Alright, and again, just randomly putting them every which way. Now that one's further down, so you want something, you know, up. I'm going to put the ones down first. The shorter ones. This I'm going to save for later because I may bring it up higher. So I may add to that. Alright, and then we're going to add some white in there. So these I'm going to cut a little bit bigger, a little bit longer. And don't be afraid to have them tilt, bend. Alright, so what's the tallest here? We'll add some purples. I think it's starting to really come together. And again, I'm making these taller because you want to build up levels. You don't want them all at the same height. And it's always better to give yourself more. You can always cut it down, but this way here you know, you have more to work with. And of course this is a all around piece, so that no matter which way you turn it, you know, you're going to see flowers. But you could always build it up that you know, it's facing one way, and that would be a different type of you know, arrangement. And so if you want to see how to do that, let me know and I'll make one of those for you. That one's a little bit different because you build up in the back and you bring it forward. So I'll again, you guys, just let me know what you need, what you want to do, and I will. Now I got these pretty flowers from JoAnn's. It just says spring florals. I just think they're so pretty, and they're peach colored. Love it. So we're going to add some peach in here. I mean, there's just going to be every color that I could come up with in here. I'm wondering if I should maybe keep this stem so that it's tall, because I don't feel like I'm getting enough height in here. So if I put this here, yeah. So if you see, I left some of this just to give it a little bit more height. Put this in here. Yeah, there we go. This looks a little too... just get what you like, and then eventually it will all work together. And don't be afraid to change it up, you know, like, you know, throw in a pop of purple or whatever. Floats your boat. I want to do some filler. And filler is this little tiny stuff. And it does exactly what it says. It fills it in. So I'm putting a lot in here, but you know, you don't have to. I mean, you could probably get away with 10 stems, 10 different stems, 10 bunches, I should say. Well, it looks like I don't really need to cut the foam. It does stick in the foam. Huh. I'll be darned. Cut some of these. But as you can see, it does fill it in. Some other colors that I had, but yeah, I don't feel like we're working on overkill here. You just take some of the floral tape. Again, Dollar Tree sells this too. It's usually in the floral department, usually near the wreaths and that kind of thing. And you just spin it around. again, this is a lot of flowers. You do not need this many flowers. It's just that it's for my sister, so I'm kind of going overboard. But and there you go. Yeah, I think it's definitely springy. Again, I put a lot in here. You do not have to put that much. You can do it with more greenery, but I really like it. So I hope you do too. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Please, if you have not become a subscriber, I would really love for you to join my YouTube family. Just click on the subscribe button and hit the bell so that you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. I am so grateful for you guys, and I just love doing this. So yeah, just as we say at Artistry Street Collaborative, keep on creating. This is going to be a quick and easy. I'm making this for my girlfriend to put in her front porch or maybe at her cabin, but she loves sunflowers. She is a sunflower, and I just thought this would make a great welcome sign. So obviously this is one of the Dollar Tree wall decorations. This is just a spare piece of wood that my wonderful brother-in-law got me. So we are going to use some of this wax. Mine is by Folk Art, but they do make it in Waverly, and you can get it at Walmart. So I am just going to this brush is terrible. Let's see. Okay. We're just going to paint this entire board. I'm going to paint the back too, just so that it's finished. Now, I was going to drill 2 holes so that I could, she could hang it, but you can also use the sawtooth hangers to hang a picture. You could put that on the back, or you could get a piece of jute twine and staple it to the back. So I'm going to go and finish this, and I'll be back. So while that is drying, I am going to make a picket fence to go at the bottom. So all I did was I got the large popsicle sticks, and I measured 5 inches, and then I'm just going with my scissor and cutting them. Now they may split, that's okay. I'm not worried about it. I'm going to take my sander sponge and just sand that. And I think I am going to paint them brown. Same color as I always change my mind. I'm wondering if I should go white and distress it. I think I should. I'm going to distress it. So we'll take the Waverly white and I will paint these. And then I'm going to set them up. This is actually almost 6 1/4. It's 1/16 less than 6 1/4. So I will line these up and let me paint these. Those are all painted and lined up to where they need to be. And now I'm going to take this and we are going to put, and they just happen to just fit perfect for this piece of wood. But you could cut these to fit whatever size wood you have. And then I'm going to put one here. And then we will put another one on the bottom. And you don't have to do this. I just like adding dimension. So, you know, I kind of overdo things. I don't think this is overdoing it though. I just, you know, I like it. Okay. And then you just finish painting this one. You don't have to paint the other side because no one's going to see it. And then normally I would use Waverly's truffle, but since we used the wax for the background, I'm going to use the wax just to be consistent. And like, you know, popsicle sticks can be warped. So you gotta maybe go in there and adjust it a little bit. But that's it. Alright, so then I'm gonna just take a little bit of I'm gonna put it in the cap. I'm gonna take a little bit of this and just dry brush it and go over so that it looks distressed. Okay, so this is just a giant sticker. You have to be careful because it can tear relatively easy. Could be that I'm just impatient, but and you just lay it down. get much easier than that. And then I just take a credit card or old gift card and just make sure that it's all touching. Oh. Didn't expect that to happen. Alright, so it's not completely dry yet. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to Mod Podge over this to make sure that's in there. And then we are going to attach the fence like that. But I also want to get welcome here. So we're going to wait for this to dry. We'll Mod Podge it. I don't know if I can Mod Podge it right now. Let me see if it. I made my friend's husband something at Christmas time, and it was painted, and I put the wax over it, and it just did not dry. And I'm wondering, I mean, I've used this wax on raw wood before and didn't have a problem, but this seems to want to move. Yeah. So don't use the wax. Use a dark brown chalk paint, because this is just giving me a lot of problems, and I don't like problems. Alright, so I'm going to just Mod Podge this down, and then I'm going to Mod Podge over it. I'm pretty sure I got these letters at the Dollar Tree. I'm pretty sure. I think that's the only, yeah, because I don't normally buy wooden letters, and yeah, I don't even know why I bought them, but I have them, so I thought that would be perfect. And originally I was going to paint them orange, but I thought that would be a little too garish. I was kind of going with maybe this. It's like a rust with orange dots on it. I don't know. Maybe I'll paint some dots on here. I don't know. But anyways, so I'm painting them in the Waverly chalk hazelnut because it's a light brown, so it matches, and I think it complements it really well. This is still drying. Really recommend using a dark brown paint. Do not use the wax. Cannot say that enough. Did not like that experience. And I'm hoping that it all works out. But now I'm going to place the letters right down the middle. I mean, not the middle. The side. Make sure you get all the edges. Boy, I did not do a great job. As you can see, I'm going to have to move everything up. There we go. Now originally I was going to put 2 holes and have a twine hanger, but I'm going to go with the I'm going to go with the sawtooth picture hanger on the back. Alright, so then we're just going to get some hot glue. Again, these are Gorilla Glue hot sticks. much stronger than the Dollar Tree or anybody else's brand. I really like them. And just gonna glue. If you were going to put this outside, I would definitely seal it with some type of varnish so that the elements will not tear it apart, because, well, you know, rain and all of that good fun stuff just plays havoc with all these things. Alright, so this is just a quick and easy. I hope you liked it. If you have not become a subscriber, I really hope that you will. I'd love for you to join my YouTube family. Please leave a comment and suggestions. If you have questions, I'm more than happy to help you. You know, do whatever. But yeah, I like it. I do like it. I think she's gonna love it. And yeah, there you go. So quick and easy for you. Again, thank you so much, and as we say, just keep on creating.